Namaste. Hello everyone. I'm Kasturi and today we will be practicing a series of asanas that will help you those period cramps that we go through. Also for the days when you're not feeling well and you need a little bit of unwinding, this is a beautiful series that you can give it a try. For our session, we will be needing two yoga blocks and one bolster, a yoga mat or a carpet, and whenever you're ready, we will get started. We slowly bring our hip to our heels, grab that bolster, place a block to the top of that bolster, and then resting that upper body, bringing our face on that bolster. Palms are facing up in a very, very relaxed manner. We're just supporting our body, bringing our forehead towards that bolster activates the parasympathetic nervous system, signaling our body that we are safe, that we are at rest. We're finding a beautiful release on that lower back, breathing into that lower back muscles, trying to find that expansion and softening in our lower back. And then slowly we come up, remove the bolster and the block. We come up onto our palms on our knees with a neutral spine. Our palms right underneath our shoulders, our knees right underneath our hip. Palms are shoulder width distance apart, knees are hip width distance apart. We lift the toes off the ground and then we slowly try and release any stress that we might have caused to our ankles by rotating them, and then slowly place them back onto the ground and come down to our first cow pose. Exhale to the cat, hunching our back, creating the flexion to the spine. Inhale. Hunch your back. Inhale. Exhale. Round up that spine, belly button closer to the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Coming to a neutral spine again, we will start rotating our hip, making hip circles, releasing any stiffness, being the discomfort that we usually have while we have period cramps. Regulating the blood flow here. We are going the other way around, 3 more circles. And then slowly come back. We bring our hip towards our heels, taking the blocks again. We place the first block in level 2, the second block in level 1. This block is in level 1 and this block is in level 2. This is level 3. We will place it in a T position and then we place the bolster on top of the blocks. We will try to rest our entire spine onto the bolster, vertebra by vertebra, placing it on the bolster. We bring both the soles of our feet together and lie down here in Supta Baddha Konasana, the reclining butterfly pose. Palms facing up again in a very, very relaxed manner. Finding that beautiful breath, maybe around our chest or our abdomen, softening our facial muscles, softening the gaze. finding that beautiful stretch on the pelvic region, around our hip flexors, bringing our palms to that lower abdomen and massaging in a circular movement, maybe 3 rounds, and then go the other way around. We will now create a mudra, the Trimurti mudra, the index fingers and your thumbs together, creating a downside triangle that actually supports the endocrine system. Feeling that warmth that is being radiated by this mudra to our womb, to that lower abdomen region. We'll slowly close our eyes, try to sink into our breath. And then slowly we bring our legs back together, lifting the hips slightly off the ground if you have created any tension on that lower back region. We get to one side of the yoga mat. We slowly come out of our supine position. Now we turn all the way around towards that bolster, the blocks. Place our legs on either side of the bolster. We will adjust the heights here. One block in level 2 and the other block in level 3. Again, creating the T. We will place the bolster on top of those blocks and then slowly bring our forehead, our upper body towards the bolster. Focusing on bringing our forehead to the bolster. Now, if the forehead is not touching the bolster, we will create fist, put them one on top of the other, and then rest our forehead on it. We're just finding a beautiful flexion to the spine, not forcing. It's a gentle, supportive yoga, releasing that back muscle, the tension. Not forcing ourselves, rather finding a sweet spot where we can rest, where we can feel that cramps easing. Focusing on our breath. Breath in the middle back, in your lower back, or even in your upper back. Very slowly, we will come up, removing the bolster, the blocks to the sides. We come down and we lie down on our back. We will keep our knees bent. We'll lift the legs up, hug the knees. Massage our lower back, maybe in circles, maybe left and right, whichever suits you. We will do that, regulating the blood flow here. And then slowly meeting me at Apana Asana, pushing the knees wide apart, holding the outer sides of your feet, coming down here for a happy baby. Maybe we can sway left and right. We stay here. Or if this is too hard for you, we can always hold the backs of our thighs. Just finding that support to that lower back, which is flat on the yoga mat, creating a beautiful stretch onto the entire groin region. Breathing here for 3 more breaths. slowly bringing the legs back in together, placing it back on the ground. We will use a block, the block in level 2 under our hip, the area between that lower back and your hip, the sacrum. That is exactly where we are placing the block, keeping the knees bent, finding a beautiful stretch to our ovaries here. It brings in a lot of sensation. Calming, nice, relaxed feeling. Keeping our eyes closed, counting our breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly removing that block, placing the lower back flat on the ground. We will take that bolster to the right side, bring both the knees and the shin bones on the bolster. We get to that right side and then bring the arm, the left arm, to the left side. We face towards the left arm, finding a beautiful twist, supine twist here, trying to bend the elbows, keeping the shoulders relaxed, flat on the ground. And we breathe here. 4, 3, 2, and slowly we will bring our head back on the ground, center. We take the bolster to that other side, the left side. Place the knees together, shin bones on the bolster. We're facing to that left side entirely, and then slowly taking that right hand to that right side, bending the elbows, keeping the shoulders relaxed but flat on the ground. A beautiful liver detox. Staying here again. 5 breaths. Slowly, we bring the back of our head on the ground. We bring our legs, the soles of our feet on the ground. Now placing that bolster to our hip, to the bum, the gluteal muscles. We will slowly place our hands above our head, keeping the shoulders flat. We lift the legs up, giving that beautiful stretch on the lateral part of our spine. Reversing the blood flow here. Bringing that lower back flat on the ground. Nice and easy breath. Finding any tingling, calming sensations that we might have on the soles of our feet. If you notice there is a significant dip in temperature, the soles of our feet are slightly more cooler, and your stomach, your abdomen, your groin, your lower back feels a lot more warmer. the reverse and the blood flow, regulating the blood flow in that lower back, and with a little help, we slowly bend the knees, place the soles back on the ground, slide the bolster more down so that we can rest the backs of our knees on that bolster, and slowly lying down here for our final Shavasana. Feet apart, hands away from our body, palms facing up, fingers partially closed in a very, very relaxed manner. We slowly soften our gaze, close the eyes, relaxing the jaws, the shoulders, letting that lower back flat on the ground. The widening and softening. When we breathe in, the entire body widens. And when we breathe out, the entire body softens. We are trying to find that momentum. And very slowly we remove the bolster from the backs of our knees. Get to one side of the yoga mat, taking our own sweet time, and then slowly coming out of our Shavasana, sitting down here in a cross-legged or any comfortable seated position. We'll do some neck tilts, tilting our head to one side, finding a beautiful stretch on the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Then slowly coming back to center and then to the other side. Beautiful stretch on the neck, running all the way down to the shoulder. Releasing any stress that we still might have stored in our body, and then slowly we come back center. Now we bring our palms to the back side of our head. We bring our chin towards the chest. We are creating resistance here by pushing our head towards the palm and palm towards the head, releasing any pent-up emotion that we might have on the back side of our neck. Slowly, we come back up, releasing the posture. Thank you so much for joining in. Namaste.